All right, so this chain I cut on the sycamore at that other job here recently. What we're doing, everybody, is we're going to, this is a hand filed EXJ. The other one's a different file, or I'm sorry, a different sharpening method. I want to see if I get better chips. What I'm kind of thinking right now, I think this is throwing better chips. I'm gonna keep cutting for a little bit. Check it out. Very, very, very smooth. This is a completely different method I use to sharpen. Everybody, I've been testing out this grinder, and let me tell you, I'm excited about this. This is a brand new Holzforma chain. It's got a little bit of time on it. I'm gonna actually grind this down, and I think it's gonna be better. This is ground. This is a diamond tip here. This is ground on a couple 28-inch bars so far, and it's ground heavily on a 20-inch bar, or chain, I should say. I apologize. I've been grinding with this, and I've been testing it for a little bit. I've got actually another one, and I've actually got a giveaway coming, everybody. I've actually got a couple giveaways coming. But I'm going to go ahead and grind. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna check and make sure that I'm looking good. If you have never tried to show this on camera, it is darn near impossible to get good footage. And let me tell you, it is very hard. Now, what you're gonna see here is I've got good gullet in here. Let's see how that works right there. I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to grind with this right here. I like the way, I like doing it this way. Get the gullet a little bit more here. Yeah, I got the gullet a little bit better. That's good. Now, I am not done hand filing, okay? I'm definitely not done hand filing. But I am going to be using this because I got all these saws. And oftentimes, remember, I'm not full-time. I don't run a saw full-time. But I'll show you here. So what I like about that grinder is I'm able to keep the angle perfect. I'm able to see what I'm doing. I can rock it whichever way I want, okay? And that's awesome. I can do that with a file too. I can do it with a file. Okay, I can do it. But let me tell you something right now. When you have this many saws and you rock, and you get into some dirty firewood, man, you just want to keep cutting to get done. When it's hot, you know, I can hand file. It's not a problem. I can hand file. Okay. But you'll notice it's basically a very similar experience, and I really don't think that that's going to be any more dull. I really don't. I think it's going to be just as sharp as my skill level with hand filing, right? I mean, keep in mind, this is already a sharpened tooth. Let's give this one more shot here. Okay. You can see. So I'm going to go ahead and grind. I can get the gullet nicely with this. Guys, this is easy on the hands. It really is easy on the hands. I mean, it's literally effortless. This is quite effortless, really. I think I like this. Probably not going to be doing much of the hand filing. I'm going to, and also let me say this. I'm not suggesting at all that you don't hand file, okay? I think it's an important skill to have. I'm going to continue to hand file, but when you have 28-inch full comp bars, this is helpful. It really is helpful. I can look and see what I'm doing better on that top plate. I can make sure I'm getting into my gullet good. Oftentimes when I'm sharpening and I have a lot to do, I'm kind of dreading after I get done with 128 to move on to another 28 and then to move on to another 28, right? On my other saw. This right here it's actually kind of fun, to be honest with you. It's easy. It's not hard on my wrists, my fingers. I do like using this glove on this side. Just because my fingers are so close. The tooth does get warm. This tooth does not get discolored from this. This is a diamond deal here. I've done quite a few. I think it might be getting a bald spot right there, but I think it's still got some diamond impregnated into there. So I'm also testing to see how long these tips will work. I've done a few 28s now, and I've done a 20 at a pretty good grind. I like this, everybody. I have a giveaway coming. Actually, a couple giveaways. This is changing my sharpening life, to be honest with you. I wanted to get a good stationary grinder that I could pop the chain off, but honestly, I'm thinking that I don't need it now, really. I really am not sure that I need it. What I'm gonna do right here is I'm checking the burr to make sure that when the burr breaks off, that my tooth is gonna be good and sharp. Kind of see there we go. And I'm gonna feel it. It feels awesome. It looks awesome. My gullet's awesome. Everything's awesome. My tooth sharpening skills are improving because of this incredible tool. I barely took anything off this teeth because the raker gauge isn't even touching yet. On the hardwood setting. Oh man, how excellent is this? I'm excited to go get that Echo back out into that sycamore. We'll see how it works. If you're wondering why I'm going back and forth, it's because it's easier. I'm not worried about my file. I'm worried more about the quality of my rakers going down, right? I'm not too concerned about the fact that I'm reversing on my file where the natural cutting direction. It's not a big deal. These files are cheap, and I'm taking off small bits of material with them. It's pretty crazy when filing your rakers is more work than filing your teeth. I cannot believe it, honestly. That's mind-blowing to me. That's never been the case. Normally the rakers is like the easy part. Like the least amount of effort. Sharpen that Echo there, sharpen my 562, sharpened another 20-inch bar. I've sharpened, and this guy is doing good. I mean, let's go ahead and take a peek here. I have a giveaway, everybody. EzzDoo. EzzDoo. I've got a corded tool I'm going to be giving away here shortly. I'll be explaining that. I'm going to go ahead and explain what we're going to do for the giveaway. I'm going to put the rules written in the description. I'm also going to put links to this as well on Amazon. It comes with bits to, it comes with like 7/32, 3/16, and the smaller one to do like the smaller bars. It comes with 2 of each. The corded tool, it runs good. Guys, I don't see a difference between this and like a Dremel. Honestly, this thing's actually runs just as smooth, if not smoother than my Dremel. Multi-speed. I was doing it at 3 there. Guys, these are a great price. Now, I also want to go ahead and be abundantly clear here. These were actually given to me. I actually reached out to the company and said, hey, I'm interested in using this and I would like to do a giveaway. And they said, absolutely. They come with extra brushes. And this is a game changer, everybody. I'm serious. I'm going to be grinding this. This can plug into my Tacoma at the back end of my truck. If you have one of those battery supply deals, you could also do it with that. And also in a shop environment, this is great. Let's say you rock the chain real bad, or you're cutting up and there's metal. There's metal in the tree. I'm a big advocate for filing. Okay, I would recommend learning to file. I'm going to continue to file. In fact, after I've used these, I bought some more files yesterday. But a majority of my grinding is going to be done with this. I think it's actually going to help me out with my angles because I'm not having to use a physical effort to push to make sure, especially when you get those teeth that have hard spots. That Oregon chain that I had, I've had steel chains have real hard spots in them, but this Oregon also was very, very hard on some teeth and not others, and it was frustrating. This eliminates, it doesn't matter. Let me real quickly turn this on and give a quick thing again. One more time, it's just fun. Hit one more tooth here. Do it again. No big deal. Okay, now there is a burr that will break off of there when what are you doing, bud? Oh, okay. There is a burr that will break off once I start cutting with it. This is great. I can see the angle I'm at. I can see the angle. And man, if you got to do some major grinding, reprofiling, I don't think you can get any better than that, everybody. All right, very good. Links in the description. I do get a small commission that helps out the channel significantly. Thank you to EzzDoo. Like I said, they didn't reach out to me. I reached out to them. I actually have a lot of companies trying to send stuff, especially in like this realm, right? But I read reviews on these, and like I said, I sent them an email myself and said, hey, this is my channel. And I noticed that a lot of people were buying these, and I said, I want to give them a shot. They sent me one for me and one for you. So the company has done that. And also I have another giveaway regarding this as well, coming on another video. That's going to be for later. I'll give some more information on these, but you're going to see me using this because it's saving me lots of time on these. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. I'm going to go out there. This probably will be a different video. It'll probably be spliced together here and there, but this Echo saw, I'm going to go ahead and bust that out. We're going to go test it now to see how it cuts compared to the way it was cutting. I'm going to go ahead and cut with this after I ground it, and we're going to see if it does any better. I think the saw is cutting better. It's cutting, yeah, it's cutting equally, if not better. I think there's more chips. I mean, you know, I know there's some people that pull real good flakes out. I'm on hardwood setting on the rakers. I'm happy with that, guys. Well, oh, I wanted to show you, if you're questioning whether or not I had better chips, look at that. I mean, again, this is not my pine. If I cut this in pine, it'd be even better, right? But this sycamore is, I'm actually kind of surprised at how stout it seems to cut. Like, it doesn't cut like pine. It's just nice to cut because it's that nice light colored wood. You might get tired of me saying that. It doesn't stink. That's pretty handy. You guys, I appreciate you watching Okie Woodsman here. I do thank you. We're growing, and I'm going to be doing that giveaway. I'm going to be doing that giveaway here soon. I guess I'm going to call it like for 7,500 subs. It might happen before, it might happen after. I don't know. It just depends on how the channel is growing that day or week. But be by, like, let's just call it the 7,500 sub giveaway. And then I've got another one coming as well. So stay tuned. The rules are going to be that you must comment on the video. Also, I can only ship it to the United States, everybody. It is cost prohibitive. No offense, Canadian friends and European friends, but cost prohibitive to send it. Right now, the point of this channel, I don't have the ability to be shipping stuff everywhere, but we're gonna ship to the United States. And if you win, you will go ahead and shoot me an email. My email is on my YouTube page in the About section, okiewoodsman@gmail.com. So you must have commented and also expressed interest that you actually do want it. So I would say, you know, something like, I'd like to be entered into the drawing. If you say something like, what a piece of junk, that's not going to count, okay? But if it's something that you're interested in, something that you want to support, help me out here, everybody, right? So to win this thing, you got to comment. And also, I need to have, I'm going to say 100 thumbs ups. Once we surpass 100 thumbs ups, we'll go ahead and draw it, okay? I'm not saying I'm going to do it right then, but it's got to at least surpass 100 thumbs ups. So please go ahead and if you watch, because honestly, you know, there's so many. I'll get thousands of views, and people like it. They'll comment, and I could definitely use the interaction on the thumbs ups there. So 100 thumbs ups, please, and we'll go ahead and draw a name, and I'll get it shipped to you. Okay, and I'll also write this down in the description as well. So if you need any clarification, that's what it's going to go off of officially, is the description in there. But it will be the same. 100. You have to comment, express interest, and at least 100 thumbs ups on the video before I actually draw a name. There will be affiliate links in there, links that I get a little bit of a commission on. Any little bit helps right now, everybody. I've got all kinds of ideas, some tests and some things that I want to do. If you do decide that you like this particular grinder, so far I'm impressed with it. I don't have hours and hours on it, but I will tell you, so far that 1 diamond bit doesn't appear to have shrunk in size at all. It's still sharpening just fine. It does show a little bit of wear and a spot on it, but as you grind through, like you saw me in the video, it really does it's still taking material off. It's not like burning the tooth. The burrs come right off of the tooth that it does leave, and it's doing a great job, and it's easy on my hands, everybody. If you've got a little battery deal that you can plug 110 into, you can run it off of that. I'm going to run it off the back of my Tacoma, run it in the shop, and man, it's nice. I'm not going to dread. Well, oftentimes when I go out and cut, and like when I went to Rock Hill Farms, you know, every chain on all my 20-inch chains got used, and so that meant I had to come home and hand file all of them. None of them got really rocked or anything, but 28-inch full comp chains is a lot to file by hand. And frankly, what happens oftentimes is I get home, like that night, I got home at like 10 o'clock. And what happens is I don't file them that night. And so then I go back to work, I work my work week, and then I want to shoot a video. Well, guess what? Then I have to file chains if I want to run those saws. And I always like to have all my stuff sharp, ready to go at once, right? So now I'll be able to real quickly touch them up. It's actually kind of fun. It really is pretty fun. It's because it's easy. And I feel as if I can get my face down in there better with safety glasses on, of course. I can get my face down in there better and really see the angle, like the top plate angle, right? I'm not filing completely flat. I'm grinding at a slight angle like the top plate is, because I can see it. And so I feel like it's going to help me out in my hand filing as well, because I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna stop hand filing, and I'm not gonna advocate that you don't learn hand filing. I advocate that you learn every skill you can possibly learn, right? Because you might not have a grinder, or let's say the grinder, let's say you lose it. Let's say you don't have power, right? Let's say you're without power, and you need to keep your house warm, because like out here we get ice storms. I could be without power for a week or two or more. It's important to be able to hand file, and I'm going to keep hand files on stock. Like I said, I bought some hand files yesterday, even though I had already used this grinder and known that it works great. Okay, they sent me a grinder for me, a grinder for you, and something else that's in a later video. Another giveaway coming. One thing that kept me from ever doing the rotary tool grinding is the silicon carbide, like what Oregon has. I just wasn't interested because as you grind with those things are going to shrink in size, I think, fairly rapidly. In the wood yard uses those, and he has good success with them. I just didn't feel like paying, you know, $5 or I don't know what it is, but for like 2 of them, I felt like that was, you know, a convenience more than anything. And so I always thought that if I did do a rotary tool, that what I would do would be a more of a, if I could find like a good diamond type tool. And this appears to be that. It's the grinder and the diamond tips, and it has all 3 sizes that you need. 3/8 chain, 325 chain, and the small stuff like on that 310 right there. So I think that's 5/32 or something like that. I'll show some more on the grinders later, but guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for participating. I can't wait to get you out one of those. It's brand new. It's not even been opened. And I'll send you out if you win, I'll send you out that grinder. And I will look forward to hearing how it works for you. It does come with an angle guide. I don't think I'm going to use that because I do have the skill and the understanding of a chain to grind a chain to see how it needs to work. So I don't need the angle guide. You could play with it. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just that I prefer muscle memory and just knowing what it looks like when it's right, in my opinion. Okie Woodsman is here. Thanks for joining along. And hopefully I'm making great videos for you. Let me know you're here in the comments. Have a good one. Bye.